Hello students, good morning. I am Kanti sir and heartily welcomes you in Maths online class. Today it is our 9th lecture and we studied since last 2 lectures lesson number 1 rational numbers. So far you learned how to add or subtract rational numbers. Rational number means any number which can be denoted by P by Q forms. So even your roll number may be written, if it is 5 then I can write 5 by 1. So all positive integer, negative integer, 0, all fractions, all decimals, they are rational numbers. So it is biggest set so far. So how to add them, that you know. Suppose 2 by 3 plus I want 5 by 7, then first of all we should make denominator equal by taking LCM. How to take LCM, that also you know. Otherwise for two fractions you can do here cross multiplication also. Both process remains same only. Okay, so 7 to is 14 plus 5 to 3 is 15. So it will be 14 plus 15, 29 by 21. Your answer should be in simplest form. If it is minus, then same way only, here will be minus. So it will be minus 1 upon 21. Okay, so main topic so far we practice is this only. And at last, we discuss here example number 12. That is regarding addition only. So now let's see next property of rational number or next operation of rational number, multiplication. Multiplication is known as product also. So let's see first of all property of rational numbers. You already using this property since lower primary level, but here it is given systematically and in statement form. So open your book at page number 16. Okay, so their properties given, they are very simple. I go fast and giving one example also in his property. Look at one. The product of two rational number is always a rational numbers. If you multiply any two rational number, obviously answer will be rational number only. This is called closure property. What is meant by closure property? Closure property means if you take any two number from particular set, we are having so many sets, natural number, whole number, integers, rational numbers. So from same set you are taking any two numbers in either adding, subtracting or now multiplying them, then answer should be in same set. Answer should be in same set only. Then we can say there is a closure property follow. Okay, so here obviously if you multiply any two, how to multiply, that also automatically involved in this one. Suppose 5 by 6 is there and 7 by 2 is there. So how to multiply? Here no need of taking LCM because it is not addition or subtraction. Just if cutting is there, then you can cancel out. Otherwise just multiply 5 into 7 and 6 into 2. So obviously it will be 35 upon 12. So this is rational number, this is rational number. Answer also rational numbers. Means closure property is there. Okay, so first one is that. And same way, in addition and subtraction also, in addition also closure property was there, but in subtraction not. Okay, for particular set. Here, for product, closure property is obviously there for rational numbers. Okay, now look. Now before taking next example, let's learn first of all everything about closure property. Okay, try to understand carefully, and if you want you can write, or right now you can take screenshot also. Okay, we are now discussing closure property, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, here I just taking different set. Suppose first of all n मतलब natural number मतलब positive integer n, then taking whole number means w, then integer symbol is z. We already discussed everything here in first lecture, and then rational number q. Okay, if you add two positive integers, then obviously addition's answer will be positive integer only. So here closure property follows. In addition, closure property follow for this particular set, but in subtraction it is not. Suppose you take here 3 and 5 and you take subtraction, then it will be -2. So it is not a natural number. Okay, so here no. Multiplication is obviously. Division no. Why? It may be fraction also. We now taking only positive integers here. Okay, this means only positive integers. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. Just like your roll number, your room number, your standard, they are only called positive integers. Now whole number means 0 also included here. So here also for addition it is okay. For subtraction no closure property, because subtraction's answer will not be, cannot be here also. Multiplication again no division. Okay, now integers. So in integer addition okay, subtraction also okay here, because suppose you take any two examples, suppose -5 and -3, and you are taking difference, then obviously -5 plus 3 equal to 2, -2, whatever may be answer, but in integer only, yeah. But division not. In rational number, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division all comes in same set only, because it is biggest set, so everything includes. Okay, so just understand closure property follows for particular operation and in particular set. So just look here, what is meaning of closure property? Again telling you, otherwise this is meaningless. Closure property means what? If you want you can write also, which two number taken from particular set, then answer also should be in particular set. If you taken from first set, suppose 3 and 5, then answer addition 3 plus 5 8, so it is in this set only. But 3 minus 5 -2, not in this set, so I make here cross. 3 5s are 15, 3 divided by 5, so it is 0.6, so not in this set, because here only positive integers. Understood? So that way you can understand by taking any two examples. Okay, so now take this screenshot, nothing to write, just understand it. So actually we were talking about closure property for multiplication and for particularly rational number only, but here everything I denoted. Now look at 2. Two rational number can be multiplied in any order. Okay, I remove this now. Two rational number can be multiplied in any order. Obviously, why? Sequence is not important. If you say 2 5s are 10, then 5 2s are also 10. Okay, so sequence is not important, and that is called commutative law. Sequence is not important. Any way you can multiply any two numbers. So that is called commutative law. Okay, or commutative property. So understand. In addition also commutative property was there. Here in multiplication also. But in subtraction and division, not it. Okay, so where is commutative property follows? Again we take talking about everything, not only multiplication. Commutative property follows in addition and multiplication only. Okay, but not in subtraction and division. Why? Because if you make here, suppose I take example, suppose 3 minus 5 and 5 minus 3, they are not equal. This is 2, this is minus 2, they are different. Division also, 10 minus 2, 5, 10 divided by 2, 5, 2 divided by 10, 0.2. So answer are different. So sequence is important there in multiplication, subtraction and division both. So not follow commutative property here, in addition and multiplication only that. Okay. So here they are telling two rational number can be multiplied in any order. So this is second property. They have given example also. You can see yourself that. Number 3. For the product of 3 or more rational number, they can be grouped in any order. They can be grouped in any order. I just giving you one example. Suppose you want to multiply 3 numbers, 5, 2 and 3. Okay, you want to multiply 5, 2 and 3. So first you multiply any 2. So I multiplying first and second. So 5 2s are 10. Then 10 3s are 30. But instead of that, suppose I multiply first of all 2 and 3. Then it will be 5 into 6, obviously 30. Answer will be same only. This is called associative law. Okay. So associative law means nothing but a grouping. And commutative law means what? Arrangement. Okay. Second, first, second. So means sequence interchanged. Here grouping can be done anyway. Okay. So here also this is possible in only addition and multiplication. Which one? Associative property. Just like that. The associative property also follows in only addition and multiplication, not subtraction and division. You can test yourself also that. Okay. Now I taking it. Suppose for subtraction I taking same number 5 minus 3, 5 minus 2 minus 3. Now 5 minus 2 3, 3 minus 3 0. Okay. Okay. Now again 5 minus 2 minus 3. Okay. So 2 minus 3 minus 1. 2 minus 3 minus 1. Now bracket open. Minus minus plus 6. Here we got 6. Now here 0. Okay. So obviously in subtraction and division also, this either commutative property or associative property not follows. Okay. So it property for addition and multiplication only. Okay. So don't confuse. Actually we are in topic of multiplication, but right now we are talking about all 4. Okay. So property 3. You understood? For the product of 3 or more rational numbers, they can be grouped in any order. Okay. Let's see next one. Property number 4. Product of any rational number with 1. Product of any rational number with 1. What gives? Number itself. So x into 1, x only. X into 1, always x. And x into 0, always 0. So product with 1 itself. Product with 0, 0 only. Okay. So look 4 and 5 together. The product fourth number again. Product of any rational number with 1 is the rational number itself. Next. Any rational number when multiplied by 0 gives product as 0. Any rational number multiply or product with 0 gives answer 0. Again 5. Any rational number, suppose x or suppose 5 by 2. Multiply by 0, what happens? Gives product as 0. So product will be 0 only. It is not important 5 by 2 or whatever may be. 0 multiply anything 0. In anything multiply 1 anything. Okay, so itself only there. Okay, and multiplication, sixth property, multiplication is distributive over addition. Understand it well. This is distributive law or distributive property. So multiplication is distributive over addition. So look here, suppose 5 into 3 plus 2. So you can open this bracket. So far you understand that way. First of all, without opening bracket, I just getting here answer. So 5 into 5. How much? 25. Because 3 plus 2 I make here 5. So 5 5s are 25. Now look. Instead of this, I can open here bracket. So writing again. And now 5 multiply 3 plus 5 multiply 2. Okay. Means this outer number is being multiplied by all number inside, but here addition should be there, here multiplication. So what they are telling, multiplication is distributive over addition. So let's see how much it is. 15 plus 10, 25. Understood? So now in general way you can write that way, A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. This is distributive law. Over addition means here addition is there, subtraction can be also there. Okay. So property 6 means addition means subtraction automatically cover. Subtraction is one type of addition only. So if you are taking here talking about addition, then you understand there is this law also, AB minus AC. So this is called distributive law, means opening of bracket. Okay, now next is not property but one concept is there, and it is a concept of reciprocal of a non-zero rational number. What is meant by reciprocal? First of all understand. Okay, so this is regarding property number 6. Nothing to write now, just see in the book given systematically there. Now what is meant by rational numbers? Sorry, reciprocal of rational numbers. So reciprocal means inverse. Inverse means what? Just interchange it. Numerator, denominator, denominator, numerator. So I can say 2's reciprocal is 1 by 2. 1 by 3's reciprocal is 3. Okay. Minus 5's reciprocal is minus 1 by 5. Minus 1 by 4 reciprocal is minus 4. So sign remains same only inverse being there. 2 by 3, 3 by 2. Not right here equal to minus 5 by 2, minus 2 by 5. Okay, sign is mostly considered as numerator only, not a denominator. Okay, so don't write minus 5 by 2, 2 by minus 5. Sign always to numerator only. So they are reciprocals. Okay, so reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2, or reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. Okay, now if I multiply them, this is the, sorry, not equal to here. If I multiply them, then obviously answer will be 1. Let's try. Just multiply them. So product of any number with its rational number gives 1 only. Product of any number with its rational numbers gives 1. So look here, it is 1. Why? 2 to cancel out. 3 3, this is numerator, huh? 3 3 cancel 1. 5 5 also cancel, minus minus plus 1. 4 4 cancel, minus minus plus 1. 2 2 cancel, 3 3 cancel. In multiplication only, in addition you cannot cancel that way. You cannot cancel here. Okay, so within same term only you can cancel. Here two different terms are there. Here also 5 5, 2 2, minus minus plus 1 1 everywhere. So they are telling in next one, a rational number multiply reciprocal of the rational number is equal to 1. Okay, so you can look here so many examples. Okay, now some extra thing. 0 has no reciprocal. If you want, you can note down this point. First point regarding reciprocals. 0 has no reciprocal. So denominator should not be 0. Under 1 and minus 1. Reciprocal of 1 and minus 1. Reciprocal of 1 is 1 and reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. So it is itself only. Okay, once reciprocal 1, minus 1 is why? If 1, then you can write 1 by 1. So what? 1 only. Minus 1, then 1 by minus 1. So it is minus 1 only. So it remains same. Once reciprocal 1, minus 1 reciprocal minus 1. But 0 having no reciprocal, you cannot write 1 by 0 here. This is not possible. It is undefined. Okay, so 0 is, so understand this one. Very important for MCQ blanks. Okay. Okay, now let's practice. So far what we studied, we've gone through closure property for multiplication, additive, okay, sorry, commutative property, closure property, commutative property, associative property and distributive law. Then if anything is multiplied by 1, then answer will be number itself. Any number or any rational number multiplied by 0, answer will be 0. And this is the last concept of reciprocal. Reciprocal means nothing, just get it inversed. Inverse means up, down, down, up, upright. Okay, upright then opposite. Okay, now look at number 13. They tell to multiply minus 3 upon 3 by 8. It is example number 13. Multiply minus 9 integer 1 by 11. So first of all, you know this is the mixed fraction. 3 integer 3 by 8. This is also mixed fraction. This is also. They are integer part and these are fractional part. So first of all, whenever you get mixed fraction, convert them into improper fraction, means fraction only. Okay, so no need to keep them as a mixed fraction, convert instantly. So you know how to convert them. 2 integer 3 by 5, then it will be 2 into 5 plus 3 upon 5. 5 2s are 10 plus 3, 13, 13 by 5. Okay, how to convert it, you understood? 5 2s are 10 plus 3. And the denominator remains same only. So 2 into 5 plus 3. So 10 plus 3, 13, 13 by 5. So now same way, 18 3s are 24, 24 plus 3, 27. And minus remain here only. Okay, sign allowed to numerator only. Okay, and whenever negative number is there, be careful, it should be in bracket. Again, 11 9s are 99 plus 1, 100. Okay, sign remains separate only. Don't consider sign, just convert it here also. If it is negative, then negative, positive, then positive. Addition only, never subtraction. Okay. So now you can say if any cutting is there, then you can cancel them out because in between multiplication sign. So if anywhere cutting possible, then you can do it. Okay. So understand it again, how I converted them into fraction only. They are called improper fraction. Proper and improper, two main type of fraction you know. Whenever numerator is bigger, at that time it is called improper. Otherwise, if numerator is smaller, suppose 3 by 11, it is proper. This is improper. This is the, whenever you convert mixed fraction into fraction, then it is always improper. Obviously, because it is more than 1. Okay, so improper means what? More than 1. Proper means what? Less than 1. Okay, now look here, if any cutting is there, then do it. I can see here by 4 only I can cancel them out. 4 2s are 4 25s are, and minus sign will be here. Okay, now no further cutting is possible. So just multiply them. 27 into 25 and 2 into 11. So let's see how much it is. So first of all, minus and minus. So negative will be positive. So in answer, no sign of negative means minus will be there. So 27, 25 So 54, 27 5 are 135, 5 7 6. So it is 675. Okay, otherwise you can write once also whatever left. Before giving answer, just write down whatever left here, then only multiply them. Okay, I already multiply them. Negative, negative, positive. So already I writing 675, not minus. And 11 2s are 22. But again, if question is given in mixed fraction, then you are expected to give answer again in mixed fraction. But in between fraction should be there. Otherwise, you cannot proceed here. Okay. So now, how to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction again? So divide it. So I dividing here 675 by 22. Okay. So obviously 22 3s are 66 here. 1 left. 15. Not possible. Okay, so just it is left there, but I, after getting 1 here, I took here second digit. So whenever you get this digit and division is not possible, just write 0 there. Now if you want to go in point, then you can write against point and you can write here. Understand again. 22 3s are 66. Okay, but basically it is not over here. 5 is still left, so you get 5. After getting 5, 1 digit should be here. Okay, as soon as you bring 1 digit from here to here, 1 digit must be here. So we brought here 5, nothing right there. Division is not possible further, so write down 0. So how to write it in mixed fraction? 30 integer. Quotient is an integer. Now we still need to divide 15 by 22. Okay, so write down quotient, then fraction, remainder upon divisor. This is called divisor. Divisor means what? By which we going to divide the number. So quotient and 15 by 22, or simply you can understand 30 is our whole number, means that is quotient. Then right, we still have to divide. 15 is left, so we have to divide 15 by 22, but not to actually divide in point. So final answer becomes 30, 15 upon 22. That is our answer. Okay, so in single sum we learnt here so many things. First of all, conversion of mixed fraction to improper fraction. One thing. Second thing, how to multiply two rational numbers. If cancellation possible, then do it. Otherwise, just multiply numerator, denominator. No here cross multiplication, no here LCM, because in between no plus, no minus sign. So don't mix up that one here. Many students do that process here also and waste their time. Okay, so cross multiplication or LCM will be whenever here plus or minus sign is there, otherwise not. So here multiplication, nothing to do. Just after cancellation, just multiply both numerator, both denominator, otherwise all numerator, all denominator. Okay, so I multiply them, so good. But question given in mixed fraction, so answer is expected in mixed fraction, otherwise that is answer. That is also. Okay, so now third things. First of all, mixed to improper fraction, then how to multiply them. Now, improper fraction to mixed fraction, again opposite process, to divide them. By division you can know 30 as a integer only, then 15 by 22 left. Okay, so that is our final answer. Okay, you can write or take screenshot right now. Okay, after doing this, look at number 14. That is MCQ, and orally only you can give answer. In reciprocal, nothing to do, just get it inverse. Inverse means numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. Okay, so only directly you can give answer without any process. Okay students, so now look for example 14. It is MCQ only. So 7 by 2, 2 by 7, nothing to do. No sign opposite, just upper niche niche upper means up down down, up down down up. Okay, so 7 by 2, 2 by 7. Understood? Shirshasana. Shirshasana. Okay, you know Yogasana. Okay, so just understand that way. So 2 by 7 is answer. Look next. Okay, verify the distributive property of multiplication of rational number over their addition. X multiply y plus z is equal to x multiply y plus. First of all, understand, I already explained here what is distributive law. Okay, so it is, I written ABC, here they have written XYZ. So it will be x multiply y plus x multiply z. Okay, so whenever you want to verify any law, so you to put just particular value in left side and right side separately, don't compare priorly. So only take left side, place all values, simplify it, get any number. Then again take right side, place all values they have given, and again simplify. If both last numbers are same, then that law or property is verified, means it is true, applicable. Okay, so let's take here first of all left hand side only. So x multiply y plus z. Now they have given x, y and z all three values. So x is minus 3 by 5 should be in bracket if possible. Then y is 2 by 3. Y is 2 by 3. Z is minus 2 by 7. So let here square bracket. Okay, so first of all know to write systematically, and this step should be of two lines, not in a single line. Try to write it. Okay, enough space should also be there. Here if you understand, small bracket is going to come, so initially just open square bracket only, otherwise middle bracket, curly bracket also, side bracket. Okay, so it will be minus 3 by 5 only. Now open this bracket, so it will be 2 by 3 minus 3 by 7. Why? Opening of bracket is multiplication. So multiplication's rule you know, plus minus minus. Okay, now how to multiply you know them, by cross multiply, means LCM, both are same here because they are co-prime number. So when two fractions are there, when only two fractions are there and they are co-prime denominators, and denominators are co-prime, cross multiply or LCM both remain same here, totally same. So nothing to do here. I can write here 7 3s are 21, 14 minus 9. Okay, 7 2s are 14, 3 3s are 9. In numerator only, in denominator only, product of both denominators, 3 7s are 21, simply. Okay, so it is how much? Minus 3 by 5 into 5 upon 21. Okay, so how much it is? 5 pi cancel out, minus 1 by 7. So it is 2 by 7. I have written here answer wrong. Sorry, question itself wrong. It is 2 by 7. Okay. Now we can prove it by another number, but just like a textbook, we just take same number. Actually, I have written here 3 by 7. So let correct it accordingly. 2 by 7. So it will be here 6 only. Okay. First number is 3 by 5, means minus 3 by 5. 2 by 3 minus 2. Okay. Now it is okay. So it will be same only. Now 3 2s are 6. So it will be quite different. Okay. Now take 14 minus 6, 8, and here is 21. Okay. So 3 into 7, 21. So how much it is? I writing here only. So it will be minus 8 upon 35. Minus 8 upon 35. So we simplify only left side and got this number. It did not answer, just we got it. Now half sum complete. Still we find right side simplification also. So first of all understand, write down left side only whenever you verifying any property. Okay, place all value. After placing all value, I just open first of all this bracket, because bracket we should simplify first. According to BODMAS rule, you have to simplify bracket first, P for bracket. Okay, so bracket is simplified. Okay, 14 and 6 they are written here. Now it is 14 minus 6, 8 upon 21. Nothing to do with first number, just copy it. Now after getting it simplified, just you can multiply it. Bracket is simplified here. So I just multiply them. After cutting, whatever I got, minus 8 upon 35. Okay, you can write or take screenshot only. Okay, and then after we are going to write here right side and simplify same way here. Okay, so now let's write here right hand side. So it is x multiply y plus x multiply z. Okay, it is minus 3 by 5, x is y 2 by 3 plus x multiply z. So x is again minus 3 by 5 and z is here minus 2 by 7. Okay, and remember in left hand side we got minus 8 upon 35. I just writing left hand side result. Now we just looking here whether same result we will have or different. Okay, now you know in a multiplication you can cancel out this way, so it will be minus 2 by 5 only. Why? Minus is there. Okay, now what will be here? Nothing is cancel here, so minus minus plus only. So 3 2s are 6, 7 5s are 35. If cutting is not possible, just multiply both numerator both denominator. It is simple. Now you can see here 35 is LCM. 35 is LCM. So in next step, why 35 is LCM? Again I telling you, whenever bigger number is multiple of smaller number, bigger number itself is a LCM, so no need to take it, find it. Okay, so get here in denominator 35, so it is multiply 7 multiply 7. Okay, so minus 14 upon 35, 6 upon 35. Understood? How to take LCM we already discussed and we already practiced also in previous lecture. Okay. Now you just write that way. So 35 is LCM. So it is minus 14 plus 6. So whenever opposite signs are there here, it is not multiplication. Opposite sign is there, take subtraction and allot bigger term sign, bigger number sign. So obviously opposite sign there, so take difference here and apply here bigger number sign, it is minus. Okay, so it is minus 8 upon 35. Same result we got here, hence it is verified. Okay, so last you can give result, hence distributive law is verified. Yeah, so distributive property is verified. Okay. So be careful if any sign mistake is there or any type of, okay, so you just go ahead carefully. And I going to give you few sums also in homework of same type. Okay, now taking next operation division, let's practice more about this. So come at assignment number 1.1. Let's practice somewhat more sums here. Okay, page number 24. Open book at number 24. Look there, question number 16. Question number 16. What is there? Verify x multiply y plus z is equal to x multiply y plus x multiply z. Okay. So same type of sum will be there. So we doing one more sum here. Okay. So first sum I will give you in homework. Okay, I writing right now only. Okay, first of all I writing here homework. I will not remove it. It will be here only. Okay, first of all I giving you address of that particular number. It is assignment 1.1 or page number 24. Assignment 1.1. Okay, page number 24. Question number 6 first in homework. Second I just going to solve here only. Now same way. Okay, Now keep right now 1 only. Okay, then I will write here if anyone is there. Okay, now sixth second one, from same assignment, from same page number, I writing here. So what is given there? X minus 5 by 12, y 7 by 8, z minus 12 by 3. Don't cancel it, 3 4s are 12, just keep as it is. Okay, because they have given this way only, rational form. Okay, so minus 5 by 12, 7 by 8, minus 12 by 3. Okay, now write down left hand side whatever given there, x multiply y plus z, just like that example we solved recently only. Okay, so x minus 5 by 12, nothing is there means multiply here, 7 by 8, sorry, take second sum I have to do na. So minus 5 by 12, 7 by 8. Okay, second. Okay, right. So 7 by 8 here and plus minus 12 by 3. If both are minus here, then you keep both ones in small bracket and then you can open also. So it is minus 5 by 12 multiply. Now 7 by 8 minus 12 by 3. Again just like that cross multiplication. So it will be 24, 21 minus 96. Okay, 7 3s are 21, 12 8s are 96. So now minus 5 by 12 into, now again opposite sign, so subtraction and bigger sign is there, so I keeping here minus. 6 minus 1 5, taking difference means always bigger minus smaller. 6 minus 1 5, 9 minus 2 7, 24. Now just look if any cancellation is possible or not. Actually here also and here also, divisible by 3, divisible by 3, 25 3s and 8 3s. Okay, so I just going to divide or cut by 3. So 3 into 25, 3 into 8. Okay, so it will be minus 5 upon 12 into minus 25 upon 8. Now nothing can be done because no cancellation further possible. So just multiply them. First negative negative मतलब minus minus plus, 25 5s are 625, 12 8s are 96. So this is one only left hand side. See again, minus 5 by 12 plus 7 by 8 and minus 12 by 3, means everything, means values all placed here. Okay, now open this brackets, cross multiply, 8 3s are 24, 21, 12 8s are 96. Okay, so 21 minus 96, so take difference, so 6 minus 1 5, 9 minus 2 7, but bigger sign here, so minus. Now cancellation is possible here by 3, so 3 into 25, 3 into 8, so that is written whatever left. Okay, now nothing is there, just multiply both numerator both denominator. So we got 6 to 5 upon 9 6. Okay, this is our first result, left hand side. Now look for right hand side also. Okay, now you can write or take screenshot. Okay, I written here left hand side, but just rub it. Now going to write there right hand side. Okay, you need solution only, not question. Okay, again minus 5 by 12, 7 by 8. Okay, if nothing is there, multiplication is there, so you can understand it. Minus 5 by 12, minus 12 by 3. Okay, x is there, y is there. Now x again and z is there. Now look here, nothing is there. So minus 35 upon 96. Okay, now cancellation is possible there in even question also, but if you want you can. Okay, no problem. 12 12 itself cancel out. So it left how much? Negative negative positive. First of all minus 1 is there. The minus 5 minus 1, 5 upon 3. Okay, so now again, now don't take cross multiplication here. Instead of, you can take LCM. They are not co-prime number. So why do cross multiply? You will get answer, but few sums will be more. So let's see, this is the multiple of 3, so 96 itself is a LCM. So here already LCM is means 96 is there. Here try to get it. Try to get 96 at denominator. How? By multiplication only. Whatever number you want here, 3 3s are 3 2 are 32 into 3. So here also 32. Okay, it will be 160 here. Okay, so now 160 minus 35. So 10 and 5. So 10 minus 5, 5 minus 3, 2, 1, 2, 5. So it will be 125 upon 96, and we got 125 upon 96 at left side also, and here at right side also. So again write down that, hence distributive law is verified. Okay students, so right now we're not taking new topic here of division. Okay, today only we keep our old discussion and topic of study multiplication only. So now I giving you few more sums in homework first of all. Okay, if you want you write it. It is 96 here. Okay, and that is just like previous one. At last treatment is needed. Question 50 is also there of same type. Okay, removing this one. Okay, so this is our sequence number 1, sequence number 2, where from take you have to take, it is there. Now question 3 is independent, I just giving you here only. Okay, so it is product. So find product of minus 2, 3 upon 7 into. Okay, same type of sum again, I just giving you. Okay, so these are the topic in today's homework. How to solve this two consecutive sum we already solved. We already solved one same type of example there, example number 13. Example number 13. What to do first of all? Get here improper fraction. After getting improper fraction, just multiply them. If cutting is there, okay, then just multiply numerator, numerator, denominator, denominator. After getting it, if your final answer is in improper fraction, means numerator is more, then again you can give your answer in mixed fraction. So answer is expected in mixed fraction. Okay, just like example number 13. Okay students, so now I hope you understood practice also as well as properties also. And I reminding you, in pair book what you have to write, I already clarified it, for assignment exercise and chapter end exercise. Assignment exercise and chapter exercise, nothing else. Example no need to write in pair book. Okay, so whatever not given with solution, that you have to write. Okay, and one more point. Higher order thinking skill we not discussed in previous lesson number 2. Previous lesson number 2, we have not discussed here higher order thinking skills. I don't expect right now we should do it. Okay, but later on, whenever once we proceed and good practice you are having, and then if I want, I will solve it, explain it, and also give to you also some sums. Okay, but right now not. So words are not expected here. Value based questions also here. Okay, so right now we exclude that two portions from each lesson, words and value based question. Okay, later on we will see them. Okay students, so now I hope you understood today's whole lecture, and again I just reminding you, process of study of mathematics, you should do some practice, not just to watch video or not just to listen, because if we here delivering lecture by writing something only, we cannot just stand here and just to give lecture, just to speak here. We have to do something. Same way, you have to do your revision or study of mathematics by writing practice only. Understood? Because maths teacher never stand anywhere more than even 5 minutes. they have to do here, write here something, explain here something. So same way you have to do your maths revision or maths study or maths learning by writing only something in your notebook. So pen is not is must in maths. Okay, so practice that way. And before doing your homework, just go through all sums, explain and solve here in video. So you can watch video again and again also for particular sum also. Otherwise you can take screenshot in between whenever that solution is over, and later on you can again go through that solution once. Then I expect you to solve that same sum, not a homework sum, same sum here solve yourself in exam condition, and see if you are successfully solve it or not. Okay, after that you just try to solve homework sum. So it will be very smooth process and you enjoy it also. Okay, so I hope you're getting my point also. Okay students, now I end my this lecture here only. Thank you.